Win at all costs, control line scrimmage, running the football, something they're not used to doing since Walter Payton.
On the first play for Jackson State, and it's into the hands of.
And look at all the gray jerseys on a powder blue jersey or Columbia blue. Engaged, and Mulligan just sets him up, has the patience, and you know once he finds a crease, he can hurt you.
Moving with some tempo, and always difficult to bring down. A first down picked up, and that's so Travis Terrell now joining him in the backfield, a freshman out of Atlanta, trying to provide some protection, and Morgan just throwing it away.
And Ckelby Gibbons is a dominating defensive lineman.
Well, the junior out of Shreveport in on the last two plays for the defense, and they try to run it up the middle, and no dice.
So you call the timeout, all that stuff goes out the way if you don't block Ckelby Gibbons from the defensive end position.
He came a-coming, and they're just closing in. The pocket collapsing. Jelani Davis credited for the sack, but Ckelby Gibbons forced that from the beginning. You said it, number one in Columbia blue. Watch out for him all day long. That's the SWAC defensive player of the year.
Yeah, you know, he's too fast, so they bring a guy to come over and pull and block him, but the speed, he's already low, disruptive there. You draw up all these plays, you think it's going to work, but
fix. In fact, Mulligan told me this week he wasn't even, or doctors, weren't even sure if he'd be able to play this season, but here he is having a great year for the Tigers.
Absolutely, Coley, and you think about it, just love what he's brought to him. He's one of his recruits, and he's happy that he's lined up for the Jaguars. Here, Ckelby and Morgan making something happen, picks up the first down. Derek Williams brings him down, but after that gain of 11, and the Tigers into Southern Territory.
Yeah, look at the job that Morgan does, going through his progressions, but this is how you play the quarterback position. Stepped up in the pocket, look downfield.
The handoff, once again, there's Irv, still on his feet. Irv Mulligan keeps on going. The balance of Irv Mulligan. He's that dude. Low center of gravity. Arm tackles won't do it. 27-yard pickup.
Well, I say he does a great job running in between the tackles. You see there, finds a crease behind the guard and has the vision and the balance to finish off.
Now inside the red zone, Ckelby and Morgan just loses the football. And Jackson State fortunate to fall back on top of it. Morgan recovers his own fumble, and it looked like it just slipped out of his hand, Jay. Or was it?
I think some pressure got there, and as he was dropping back there, the ball just slipped out, as you mentioned. Maybe felt the rush, and Jackson State fortunate that the quarterback was able to recover his own fumble.
A loss of 10. So now on 2nd and 20, you just hand it off. This time it's Travis Terrell. This season for Defensive Player of the Year with Grambling State's Andrew Jones. Here on 1st and 10, and it's Irv Mulligan.
Dead ball, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, number 93 on the defense, 15-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
15 yards of field position for Jackson State.
So they keep it on the ground, and Irv Mulligan, who's stopped. How about Darius Harry along with Ckelby Gibbons? Again, the ones have it. No gain on the play.
And what did they say about Darius Henry? They said he's a perfect complement to Ckelby Gibbons. Because you know Ckelby Gibbons is going to get the attention, but you try and go one-on-one.
Jackson State from their own 42-yard line. And Ckelby and Morgan tries to go underneath that pass, bat it down.
You'll see the crossing route that's going to come in the secondary level. He's going there, but throws the ball.
Make a throw here. Nope. They keep it on the ground. Travis Terrell, the speedster, and a flag comes out.
Personal foul, illegal block below the waist, number 74 on the offense, 15-yard penalty, replay, third down.
Blue, back-to-back penalties here for Jackson State.
Yeah, going up on the linebacker, trying to chop him down.
Can they overcome them here? Morgan escaping, but not for long. Brought down by Darius Harry. How about the bookend defensive ends for Southern on this drive?
If number one's not going to get you, number 11 will. So you'll see when they break the huddle there, Givens is going to do a fantastic job early on of establishing that he's going to be somebody to deal with. Gets by his guy quickly. And then good job by Darius Harry.
On the sideline was his backup, Cameron McCoy. And McCoy was actually getting his arm loose with some urgency. So we'll keep an eye on Morgan as this drive develops.
Thanks so much. We will definitely.
They love the range in this. So he's going to be here in the middle of the screen. And watch how much ground he covers to intercept this ball. Great job here. He's looking. He's looking. Are you really about to throw this ball? Look at him. Turn on the jets to make the interception. You made the game a little bit ugly. Your defensive players are starting to cause havoc, but you must close out this half.
And they get it into the hands of Janalen Dupree, and Dupree with a big game there.
The problem he had here is this was a slip screen, so the offensive line's thought, okay, just throw him out the way, but he threw him out the way, and too many jerseys.
Who comes in? So the McDonald, the junior, immediately takes off and picks up the first down. Broke down at the 49-yard line by Johnson.
McDonald, the quarterback from right up the road, Ridgeland High School, transfer from Louisiana. When he's in the game, they're going to run the football.
We talked about how naturally gifted he is as an athlete. Pass out of his hands, and Travis Terrell, a little stutter step. So they've got to try to punch it into the end zone or set themselves up for a field goal as Givens tried to give chase. McDonald getting away. Flag comes out even though the crowd erupts.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense. Number 3.
Oh.
Automatic. First down.
We thought it was holding. Take a look right here. This is where the action is. This matchup here. As the play progresses, do they grab Jelani Davis? Break the pocket. Is he holding him? Is he holding him?
Yes.
That's a hold. That's where we saw the flag fly. So if that holding penalty is called, which the flag's right there, they ended up calling the face mask instead.
Jackson State looking to even up this ball game, and Irv Mulligan, who stood up, and guess who's there?
So good job of them whistling this play dead.
And so that's Amari Matthews in. He tries to boulder ahead, and it's a touchdown.
On defense, but in this draft, in this half, we have to set the tone, and we know that we can do that with this drive. Let's see what happens.
So Terrell kind of trying to get some energy in this stadium, and McDonald took a hit but delivered the pass to Jameel Gardner Jr., who can't be taken down just yet. And finally, he's brought down from behind by Herman Brister III. Gain of 28. And Gardner has been the primary target so far today.
Yeah, how about the throw? Standing in the pocket, getting hit from the blind side. And then great run after catch by Gardner to pick up more yardage.
Moving quickly with tempo, and that's Irv Mulligan. Mulligan. Some theatrics there. Okay, so the inside look at the quarterback position from one of the HBCU greats. Thank you, Jay.
It's just facts.
And like they say here, fired up, Jay, stay fired up. Let's see if they can on this possession as McDonald gets through, has some blocking out ahead, the 20 to 10, and he's pushed out. Junior out of Ridgeland, Mississippi, has a 1st and goal for his team, and Mulligan, man in motion. Low snap once again handled by McDonald, gets it up, and pass incomplete.
And they're going to call him for pass interference. He's
Number 4.
draped over him
Occurred in the end zone.
on the crossing route.
Placed at the 2-yard line. Automatic. First down.
He should fake it here and call his own number. Fake the handoff, call your own number, take off on the edge.
Instead, the big guy, Irv Mulligan, oh my goodness, muscles his way. Team with a turnover apiece, best starting field position for the Tigers. Travis Terrell Jr. gets the handoff in the backfield. The score the way that it is, trailing by a touchdown. Quick cut inside.
We'll keep an eye on that matchup.
So Jelani Davis comes in for the injured Darius Harry on 3rd and 6. And the pass into the hands and complete. That's Jonas Fortillion. Fortillion, his first reception of the game. Pickup of 10 yards.
Another low snap. Watch the quarterback go grab the ball off the ground. Really good ball skills, able to grab that ball off the ground and release it quickly. But that's when he needs to talk to his center and say, you've been very inaccurate with the snaps.
If you're just tuning in, it was Jackson State got on the board first, 10 unanswered by Southern before even at 10 apiece going into the locker room and trying to extend the lead even more, and a dropped pass from
Southern University defenders up there, but a lot of air on this ball, a little bit more than you're used to seeing, and he tried to locate it the last second.
With his legs as well. Can he manage to pick up another 3rd down? No, says the Jaguars defense. Coverage sack, well, team sack there is Ckelby Givens. There he is, that guy again, that man, along with Jelani Davis.
And this is that matchup we've been talking about, so he gets around him to make him step up in the pocket, but he's not done. He's not done in this with a trip to the Celebration Bowl. And I got to talk about my on the bubble after this play.
Irv Mulligan with a strong run and a gain of 8 on the play. Okay.
It's that blues that go with it, that King George. I've become a huge King George fan.
And then the 5th quarter afterwards, so high vibes with the music on the bubble. And looking to run and no room to escape.
As well with McDonald in the game. They're just trying to bottle them up. They're not sacrificing, giving up the outside.
Low throw and the pass incomplete. So same thing with TC Taylor, assistant now turned head coach. Can he get his first SWAC title? On 3rd and 10, chased out the pocket and through the hands of the receiver at McDonald on September 14th. And the Tigers running the football with Irv Mulligan, and Irv Mulligan got a little hit there, extra bump while he was out of bounds. 7-yard gain.
Yeah, he's clearly on the white when he hit him.
Dead ball, personal foul, late hit out of bounds, number 32 on the defense, 15-yard penalty for the end of the run, automatic, first down.
You think you got the better team, now you prove it. You increase the lead. You want to start to eliminate hope from Southern.
With a lot of expectations. Expecting to be back here, and Irv Mulligan has been a guy that they have relied.
Starting to make an impact.
Zion McDonald's done a great job on the ground as well. Hands it off to Irv Mulligan, and Mulligan a short gain. And Mulligan again carrying defenders. Here on 3rd and 3. Number of guys in the box for Southern, and they're able to stop him here on 3rd down, and Davin Cotton was the another turnover for Southern, and already in a Jags territory. Underneath there's Travis Terrell with some space. He wiggles out of bounds. Inside McDonald, who has really come in and given this team a loose guys out one two.
Southern's just got to come up with a big play defensively.
Airing it out, and in position to bring that one in is Rodney Johnson Jr. Talking about quarterbacks, Cameron McCoy now in at quarterback for the Tigers. Low snap, once again, that's been an issue all day long. No problem, though, handing it off to Irv Mulligan.
If they think they're getting the ball back there and you're not saying anything to them, it's going to happen again.
And Hand it off again to Mulligan as we send it down to the field with Ckelby.
Taken over that number 2 spot. So we will see. Well, oh, there's a bad snap. We'll see what happens here.
Fumble, and it's McCoy who's able to stand on top of it.
To go to the ATL.
Well, Director of Athletics Ashley Robinson, who has seen his team go there,